This video is brought to you by Roguedeckbuilder.com. Purchase a playmat today and help us make the move to our new studio. We have over 10 playmats to choose from. Visit Roguedeckbuilder.com. Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Continuing our top 10 list. This one is coming in at number 7. This is one of my very favorite as far as just fun cards ever printed and I've ever brewed with in Magic the Gathering. Now this card is very swingy and I've tried to make it work in competitive Magic. It just doesn't quite work. I wouldn't, it's too risky. I don't like to gamble games. I'm not the type of person that wants to play a deck that has such low variance of actually going off. But it made for one of my best video series ever and some of my highest view counts. So I thought I'd revisit it, and it was really fun to play, and I really liked the comments and reactions from my opponents when it actually did work. The card I'm talking about coming in at number 7 is Unexpected Results. You might have remembered this from a good old World Spine Worm, so we're going to go and take that shell one more time and try to update it with some newer cards, see if it actually can work out. I really wanted to combine Urban Evolution with Rise of the Dark Realms, but I think Rise of the Dark Realms works better with a card like a graveyard type strategy where you're filling up the graveyard, and Urban Evolution, the things that fill up the graveyard right now is grabbing either lands or enchantments with Commune with the Gods or with Grizzly Salvage. So I didn't think that Urban Evolution and Rise of the Dark Realms really worked out together. Now I might brew a Rise of the Dark Realms deck with, I'm thinking about Perforos and Hornet Queen and then just all mono green devotion. So you're going to ramp up with cards like Caryatid and Corsair Crewfix and Elvish Mystic and just get that. We all know the mono green devotion, and then we can fill up with, like, Satyr Wayfinders will pitch stuff to the graveyard, and then eventually you'll have enough devotion to hit that 9 mana and then get everything you've pitched back. It's an idea. I don't know if it'll actually work out or not, but it's definitely a card that I want to try out, especially with Ingaruk's Wake. Ingaruk's Wake and the mono green devotion is definitely something post-rotation I think I'm going to brew around. Anyway, let's go back to the unexpected results. I'm going to pull up the list of what I'm going to brew. This may look familiar because it is very familiar with the deck that I have. So here it is. This is Unexpected Rise, because we are using the Rise of the Dark Realms as a one-of in here. If we want to pitch it to Blasted Genius or Riddle of Lightning, it's 9 damage. So we're using both 4 copies of Blasted Genius and Riddle of Lightning. I thought I'd put about Oracle of Bones in here, but it just didn't quite work out. There's better stuff, so I want to do with 4-drop. And almost everyone tributed it, and a 5/3 haste for 4 mana is surprisingly weak in this format. Lightning Strike, Ultimate Prize, Devour Flesh, it was very hard for it to connect as a 5/3. I saw the same thing with Fanatic of Xenagos. Fanatic of Xenagos, whoop-de-doo, a 4/4, didn't do anything, and for 3 mana, there's better things you can do. So anyway, we are going to just use Sylvan Caryatids. I'm not going to use Elvish Mystics. One of the things last time around is Unexpected Rolls hit Elvish Mystics so much, and I absolutely hated that. So it's just going to be Sylvan Caryatid and Corsair Crewfix, and then everything else is going to cost more than the unexpected results. So we do need to hit land drops every turn, so we're playing 25 lands. A variety, everything taps for green in the deck. We have the package of Blasted Genius and Real Lightning. We have Deadbridge Chant that can cheat out a World Spine Worm. I am only using the 2 of World Spine Worms, but we are going to try a Berigamos as well and a Stormtide Leviathan. I think that those both have merit. And then, of course, the 1 of Rise of the Dark Realms that can get me back. 2 of Sylvan Primordials. They're very powerful. Unexpected Results in a Sylvan Primordial is huge, especially if that's on turn 3, as you get to destroy a land and then ramp up a land, and yeah, so far ahead of your opponent. Gonna run 2 Nissa, I'll say it correctly for all you grammar police. Nissa World Wakers. Nissa is going to be able to untap a lot of forests because we are playing 15 forests in this deck. So a lot of times she can act as ramp as well. Just a 1 of Kiora. I've got more in the sideboard against decks that Kiora is not completely vulnerable to. Unfortunately, in the metagame right now, Kiora just dies very quickly and isn't able to accomplish much. And then we have, of course, Urban Evolutions to help us ramp as well and draw some more cards. And yeah, pretty much straightforward. We have in the sideboard, we have 4 Plasm Captures. I definitely want Plasm Captures against decks that they're good against. Kiora, that we want to see that combo. Plasm Capture something like a Elspeth or Sphinx's Revelation, I don't even know, and then generate insane amount of mana for the following turn. More Kioras again, Xanagoses. We'll just bring these in against decks that can't handle Planeswalkers. And then more Sylvan Primordials against decks that are weak against Sylvan Primordial. And we have 2 Ingruk's Wake. I want to try it out. It's going to be good against heavy creature-based decks. And it's like Jund Planeswalker, something like that. I want them to overextend and then Ingruk's Wake. And wiping the board on their side and having everything on our side. Nice and pretty and clean. So that is the deck list. Hope you enjoyed this deck list. This is, again, coming in at number 7 is Unexpected Results. Definitely going to miss this card when it rotates out of Standard. Love it. Hopefully I can get Unexpected Results to work in Modern one of these days. But for now, we'll just have to say our farewells to this very flavorful, very fun card. This is Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.